Okay, hello everybody. And today we are still carrying on with the talk of intuition. And I am still talking to you about learning to trust your own intuition. And what I want to talk about today is connecting with your intuition through meditation. And here's the thing about meditation is that people make it way too difficult, or they have these really big, giant expectations of what they think meditation is and what they're supposed to get out of it. And people actually think that when they go to meditate, I don't know, their God, their guardian angel, their spirit guides are just going to jump in front of them and give them all kinds of information. It really doesn't happen that way. Now, meditation is really valuable for learning to trust your own intuition. It is really valuable if you are going to be an intuitive psychic, which you're going to connect intuitively to give messages, and it's really good if you're going to be a medium and work with people on the other side. Some of the other readings that I teach, you do not have to be a big practitioner of meditation, but I want to talk about meditation in regards to trusting your soul in that direction or conversing with your spirit guides. And here's the thing is, I really want to tell you to let go of expectation. The other thing that I want to tell you is that meditations don't need to be longer than 20 or 30 minutes, and you can get a lot out of a 5 to 10 minute meditation. When you go to meditate, once you're through with the breathing part and getting into the relaxing stage, if you're not really getting anything, I just kind of want you to let it go and then give yourself permission to stop. But it's not like, sometimes people tell me, well, you didn't make your meditation long enough because I didn't connect, I didn't get anywhere. You shouldn't spend 40 minutes to an hour trying to connect in meditation. It should be just kind of a gentle thing. So I'm going to give you some hints. Again, I don't want you to think that your spirit guides are necessarily going to jump up and you're going to see them. And that's what guided meditations are for. Guided meditations are to help you connect in that way. And so, you have the guided spirit guide meditation on the Academy. Use it. Because when you're not used to meditation, the best way to learn to meditate is through guided meditation. But you're going to just take some deep breaths in. You're going to close your eyes, and then if there is something that you are dealing with, and this can't be about, thank you, they just popped in my head to share some information. This can't be about other people. This can't be a meditation state. Tell me, is my son going to be okay? Tell me what's wrong with my husband. Tell me, you might can find out, like, what is the best? How do I handle things best in regards to my son, or how do I handle things best in regards to my husband? All right, but you can't ask them to give you information on other people that you don't have access to. That information, it's not your business. Okay, so that's really kind of an important thing to understand. So it's like, if there's a question about, like, okay, I feel stuck. I feel stuck. So is there anything that can help me? Is there anything that I can do to help me get unstuck? And that can, again, be your focus, and you just take some deep breaths and you relax and you just focus on putting that question out. Is there anything that I can do to help me move past this feeling of being stuck? And you might not get anything in that meditation. Doesn't mean you're not getting anything, but the more you relax, the more that you are open to receiving. And again, as I've talked about before, if the grocery list comes in, don't get mad. Go, thank you for sharing. If it's like, don't forget to call the doctor, don't get mad. Thank you for sharing. Your mind is not going to stop thinking. Your mind is not going to stop. And it's, again, putting that question, or sometimes it's like, how can I be of service today? How can I be of service? Now, when I talk about being of service, I'm not talking about waiting on other people hand and foot. I'm talking about being of service to your soul, of yourself, and the divine energy. So it's, again, when I talk about how can I be of service, and when I put that question out, it's not about me giving up my life to sacrifice it for other people. Okay? So it's very important that you allow yourself to not have expectations, and you allow yourself the opportunity to practice, because if you're not practicing, you're not going to get it. And if you do get something, the first thing is like, you might say, again, what do I do about my husband? And you might hear, you just need to let it go. He's doing his own thing. There's nothing you can do about it. And then you're going, well, that sounds like my own voice. Am I just telling myself that? So this is where I'm going, is that everything's going to sound like your own voice because it's in your head. That's where it's coming from. So either apply the information or don't. But if you apply the information, you found, hey, it works, you know that you're on the right track. You know that it's, again, learning to trust your intuition. If you don't do anything with it because you thought it was your voice, then again, nothing is improving in your life. Nothing is changing. So you've got to stop fighting with yourself. And it's more like, it's hard to really explain, but you just kind of have to trust it. You just have to trust. And that's one of the important things about getting out of our way. We're so used to letting other people tell us what is right and what is wrong that we don't necessarily trust it. Okay? So it's like you have to trust that inner voice that you hear. And even through meditation, you're going to hear the voice. We want that big angel to jump in front of us and to say great things to us that are pretty profound, instead of having a voice of reason in our head that gives us the direction, because we go, oh, well, that was just me. And we would rather have that contemplation, that confirmation come from outside of us. It's just like several people come to me to get validated that they have these abilities, but yet they don't take my word. They go out and get another reading, and they go out and get another reading, and they go out and get another reading, and then they come back to me and say, well, all these people said I have it, but nothing is happening. Why is that not happening? Because you are actually not trusting your intuition, trusting enough to go out and apply the information. So meditation is a great place to start, and it is very useful and needed if you are going to do intuitive readings or if you're going to be a medium. But it's a good quiet place for you to go so that you can get out of the way to help you receive information for your own life decisions. Again, it's not about fixing other people. No permission to do that, all right? Unless they give it to you. All right, so you have a great day, and I will talk with you tomorrow.